I'm sitting here thinking about what video to make and whether to talk to you about some of the books I've read recently and some of the books that have really helped me move forward in my journey. I don't want to sound too YouTuber-ish, you know, and using jargon, but I feel like I've come a long way in the last year, and on my other channel I've been doing a lot for helping students learn English. But on this channel I want to help other people and myself to grow and move forward and develop as men. There's a lot of negativity and a lot of easily opportunities for people to be mean and negative, for men that sometimes lose their way or not where they want to be. I mean, I certainly didn't want to be here at my age, at 50 years old. I thought I would be, you know, on my way to paying off my mortgage, having some amazing children and a great wife and maybe, you know, middle or top corporate level. And yeah, I've done some of those things, but I've done so much more. So I need to take solace that I've done some really exciting and fun things that I never knew were possible. But in some of these books that have really helped me grow, that I have up here, there's a few that really stand out. And one is 𝐶𝐨𝐧'𝐭, Peace is Every Step. And one of the other books, if I can see it from here, is Trauma by, now forgive me if I get his name wrong, 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐸 van der Kolk. Trauma. Now the first couple of few chapters are a little bit heavy, for me anyway. You might find them quite easy, but for me I found them a little bit heavy, quite orientated around case studies, medical jargon and the DSM. But definitely very, very insightful and knowledgeable, working my way through to, especially to the end. And another book was Horatio Clare, Heavy Light. Now he's an English writer, quite famous English writer from London, and he describes his breakdown that he had and the whole, everything that happened with it. And then he did a follow-up book, which again was really refreshing and insightful, that us as human, as men, you know, have this other side that sometimes breaks, and then we need to build ourselves back up again. What was the last book I wanted to say? I don't know why I'm looking up there. It's not up there. It's on my phone. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. What's this last book? No More Mr. Nice Guy. And I think it's by Dr. Robert Glover. No More Mr. Nice Guy. Because I didn't realise some of the things I was doing in my past relationships. But I would say those books have really had the biggest impact over the last year for my growth. And I'm really starting to feel like a happy human, a happy adult, and man with hope and aspirations and now standards that you might not look around and think that, but standards that start low and build and build and build, of who I want to be and what I want to do with the rest of my life. All right, come on, I'm 50 years old. I haven't got another 50 years, but I still feel like there's a lot I want to share, a lot I want to do, and a lot I want to give. So this is me being candid with my I don't like saying journey, but with my life over the and where I really am with it. And I feel like I've changed a lot. I've grown a heck of a lot. And sometimes I feel bad that I look back with sort of dark tinted glasses about my past. But actually, every step and every relationship has been a new chapter of growth. And I need to really look at it with happy, positive movement forward. Because that's what it is. I've had some awesome times and awesome situations that I'm not going to go into details now. And every woman I've ever been with, for the 99%, was amazing. You know, until we get to the point where we no longer grow together or benefit one another. And so that process is very, very difficult, moving from being together, slowly moving apart, to fully separating and becoming a single person again. That is a very difficult, treacherous waters to navigate. And sometimes it's really difficult to see any positives in that treacherous, dark, stormy water time, that we often think of it as a bad phase and want to move on quickly to the next phase. But I'm hoping now I can learn to embrace those times and see being a single life and a single man as happy and positive, and rose-tinted glasses and no rose-tinted glasses, and just enjoy being myself, being completely free to be as I want, and truly love myself. Now, if you want to follow some of my journey or some of my history, or you're going through some of the same struggles, please reach out, comment, discuss, have a conversation. And I'm offering now to try and help other people out, you know, through donations or whatever else, and scheduling some Zoom call or Skype calls and stuff like that. Let me know what you think. Is this the right way to go? Am I really ready? Is anybody ready? What's next? Okay, that's all I want to say. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.